Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are on my abandoned tropical island Barnacle and we're going to be building the area around Able Sisters today. We are also going to be building the area in front of Able Sisters as well, so just in front of the beach. I really wish I could have decorated some of the beaches today as well, but I just can't because there's buildings on it and there's just no space for me to build anything, so that's going to have to wait. So the story behind this build today is that the Able Sisters shop used to be a popular place for tourists to go and buy all their clothes and some souvenirs and things like that, but now obviously it's abandoned. Now the two Able Sisters still live inside the shop, but you know, it's not open for business anymore, and yeah, so stuff has just been left, I guess. It's been left to look messy and untidy, and that's basically what I want to go for this build today. Now I do want to kind of block off some of the building, similar to what I did with Nook's Cranny, but not the same because I don't want to use the jail bars again and it look like an identical build because that's not what I want. I want it to look different. So I'm thinking of using the retro transportation stop because I really like the back of those, and I'm hoping that will make it look like they've tried to board it up with some metal paneling or something, and that's basically the idea I'm going for this shop. Obviously you've still got to have access to the door, so I'm not going to block the door off, but yeah, you'll see when we get to it. Now I want to pop some trees around here and then we're going to fence off behind the Able Sisters building. Now behind this I'm probably just going to bring that terraforming across, but as you can see my resident services is literally right behind here. Now I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with resident services yet. I think I'm just going to make it look really overgrown, maybe put some benches around it and some sidewalk and some road. I don't know yet. It depends how much space I'm left with after I've done this and some terraforming behind it. Now I feel like this is going to be very difficult to do that resident services, and it's very strange because obviously my resident services, if you remember from my plan with me video, is actually quite far away from my airport, so I've got loads of space in front of it, but for some reason that didn't really help me out much because I've kind of filled all the area nearly. Basically, after I finish this Able Sisters build today, I think I've done the whole of the front of my island, obviously except the beaches, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, we've pretty much finished the front of the island. We just have the middle sections, which obviously I've done one build for already because we did the abandoned hotel. And then we have the back, which I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm not too sure. Now, I don't like to plan too far ahead with my builds, and I've said this before, and it's just because I know I'm going to change my mind or maybe something won't fit properly, so I have to change how I want to do it anyway. So I just kind of build as I go and go with the flow. I plan ideas that I want to put on the island. I just don't plan where I'm going to put them or if I'm definitely going to do them because that's just how I work. Anyway, enough about planning the rest of the island. We are now making a start on the area in front of Able Sisters. So here we've got a gazebo and then we're just going to place down some storefronts. Now I'm using only 4 storefronts because you really don't need to use any more than that, I feel, because you can't see the back anyway. And you just put 2 in the front like this and 2 at the side. And then I'm just going to put trees around it so you can't really tell that there's not enough storefronts. And there you go, just a simple fake building with a gazebo and 4 storefronts, and it's complete. It's a little shack type thing. Now on the ground, I'm just going to pop down some of this grass code. Oh, and I thought I'd mention that all the codes that I'm using in today's video can be found listed in the description down below, along with some of the creators' socials. So be sure to check out their socials, go give them some love on their amazing designs because they definitely deserve it. So thank you to all the creators for your amazing designs and sharing them with the community. Also in front of the building that we just made, I've decided to put the broken tiles as well. Now I did use these in front of Able Sisters, and I thought by using these here, it looks like there used to be tiles here and now most of the tiles have just gone and corroded away, maybe with the ocean, maybe because it's right near the seafront, I don't know, but they are gone. And then I just want to pop down some surfboards. So this used to be a little shop or shack area that you used to come and rent a surfboard for the day, and yeah, this is basically all that's left of it. So I've popped some surfboards outside, and I just want to put some more fairy light archways there because I know I've got a couple more in my storage to finish that section off, so we're going to be doing that. Now I had this gap to the right side of the little shack that we built and I wasn't too sure what I was going to put here. I've also got a side to the Able Sisters as well, so I'm going to have to figure out what I want to put there too. We're going to start by putting down some of the item fence, and I've used the damaged one again because I've been using that around most of my island. I just really like how it looks and it definitely gives that abandoned, unkept feel that I want to go for this island. Eugene obviously agrees because he's here too. And then for this side, like I said, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do. And I thought, you know what, we're near a beach, maybe we'll put some sand down and we'll put some beach chairs on here. And then when I get the opportunity to build onto the beach, I could probably pull that build onto the beach and have more beach chairs and make it like an area people used to just come and sit because it was a nice area of the beach. Maybe that's what I'll do, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, Julian here, you know, asking for some spotlight with his little ice cream. I feel like he's in every single build I do, nearly. He's also actually on my Forever Island Jellybean at the moment. I don't plan on keeping him, but yeah, I feel like he's been on every single island I've had lately, which it's a bit much, Julian. It's a bit too much. Behind the fencing, we're just going to pop down some bushes and some flowers just to make that area look a bit more natural, of course. Also, there would have been lots of flowers, I feel like, on a tropical resort island to add that colour and make it look beautiful. So that's what we're going to be adding. Once we've finished placing these flowers, I'm then going to place some chairs and some hammocks in this little section. So we've got the beach chair with parasol, which I've customised in orange with a yellow and white parasol. It looks so cute. And then we're going to pop 2 hammocks down here. I was thinking of maybe using the singular beach chairs, but I decided not to in the end. I thought the hammocks looked quite nice. I was also thinking about using the beach towels, but obviously they didn't make it either because the hammocks did. Now, either side of the fencing, I've decided to pop some fan palms. Now we're going to just pretend that these are fake palm trees, and I'm guessing they'll be fake plants anyway, and it's just kind of the entrance way for that area because I feel like they would have made an entrance look nice. You know, it's coming into the beach area, it's going to have to look pretty and inviting, so I definitely thought the fan palms were perfect. Now we're going to go back round and pop down some weeds, and you just saw me put 2 retro transportation stops back to back, or front to front, whatever you want to call it. And I really like it because they kind of make it look like a little metal shack area there. I love how I'm just building shacks now. Shacks and sheds is my thing, apparently. And now it is time, though, for the wheat field part of the video. If you are new here, I am obsessed with the wheat field item, and I put it everywhere, especially on abandoned islands or overgrown islands or just any island in general, because it's just amazing. I really wish we did have tall grass though, and then we wouldn't have to use a wheat field, we'd use tall grass item, but I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Look at it. It's perfect in this green coloration. It looks like tall grass, and I love using it on this island. Actually, while we're talking about items, do you know what? I'm always thinking about what items I'd love to see in the new game. And do you know what? There's so many different items I'd love for them to do or make into the new game. And yeah, do you know what? I want to know everyone else's thoughts. What would you love to see be placed in the next Animal Crossing game as an item, like as a statement piece that you use everywhere? So obviously like the green leaf piles and the wheat field item. I really hope that they give us more leaf pile variations, so maybe they could do, or also actually, I would really like to see puddles. So actual real puddles that we can walk through and splash in that we can place down as items, because I think that's so cute. I think they did it in Pocket Camp actually, so why can't they do it in the next Animal Crossing game? I would literally love that. Puddles as well that you could put by like a pool, so it looks like someone's got out of the swimming pool, and oh my gosh, I would love it. So yeah, what do you guys think? What would you love to see as a new item added into the Animal Crossing game, like the wheat field, like the leaf pile, that you can use on any island? What would you like to see? What would you love for them to add? I don't know why, but I love knowing everyone else's thoughts, because obviously it makes me think, oh, I would love that too, or oh my gosh, I've never heard of something like that. You know what I mean? It just gets me excited for the next game, even though we have no announcement or anything about it yet. So yeah, we can still get excited then, right? Now we're just going to be finishing off this area down here by placing down some trash items. So we've got the decorative bottles, we've got some cans, some trash bags of course, and I'm also popping down some more weeds and more glowing moss. I'm definitely going to continue this build onto the beach when I have space, because I really like how overgrown it feels, and the weeds definitely help that. Now back over to Able Sisters, we're just adding a few more items into the front here. So I have a clothing rack, and we also have some merchandise stands as well, but we'll add that in just a second. Now to the right side of Able Sisters, I'm planning on making a offloading area. I don't know what you would call it. Basically the area that the truck would come along and offload the stuff. I don't know what it's called, so we're just going to call it truck area. So for the truck area, we're just going to be placing down some of that road code that we've been using around the rest of the island. Now it's getting very dark on this island. It looks like it's going to rain, so I'm going to do a little bit of time traveling in a minute because I don't want it to start raining and go all dark. I do find it easier to decorate when the game is at its brightest, when the sun is shining, so I will be changing the time of day so that it's nice and bright again. Now in this area we've popped down the truck. Like I said, it is the truck area, and then we want to pop some boxes outside. We've got a rolling cart here. And then next to it, I think we've got the caged cart as well. I think that looked quite nice. I do have one in my bag actually. I'm probably going to place it just here next to the clothes racks. So it definitely looks like, you know, they tried to deliver stuff and there's just no space. It's got dumped outside now. So what are they supposed to do? Just leave it there. Next, I popped down a merchandise table, which I'll be putting some bits on, and also a glass showcase. I think these make it look like it used to be a popular shop, like I said I wanted it to be. And so we're going to put these like this. So the fencing was put there after all this other stuff. I'm thinking maybe the fencing was placed there to keep anyone out from coming into the Able Sisters or coming into their area, but obviously some of the fencing is gone now, and yeah, people can actually get through. Now over here we will be doing some terraforming behind this section, but I'm not going to do it in today's video because I don't know what I want to do with it precisely yet. So we're just going to pop down some trees, and we're going to pop down some flowers and some bushes and just fill it with some natural things, and yeah, it should be okay for now. I'm also going to fence it off as well so that you can't walk through there, which I know what's going to happen. I'm gonna be so upset. I'm like, how come I can't get to resident services easy from the front of my island anymore? Why did you do this? Why did you block everything off? My house is still currently on the beach at the front of the island, so to get from there to resident services, I'm literally gonna have to go around the whole front of my island, which is gonna be a pain, but it's okay because, you know, that's what we're building. Now over here we're just popping down the vertical board fence like I said I would, and to the right of the truck it was a little bit bare and I didn't just want to fill it with boxes, so I decided to pop down a car. We've got a damaged mini car and I think it looks so good there. It looks like maybe one of the Able Sisters used to own this car and it's broke down. It doesn't work anymore, so it's just kind of sat there left to rot away. Now I wanted to put a rock in here for some reason. I don't know why, I just kind of like the rock. The rock looks okay. It's a tall garden rock and I like it. We've also got a bike there because I feel like every Able Sisters in the world has a bike next to it, whether it belongs to the Able Sisters or to a customer that's inside the shop. I feel like it's a staple thing that we all do. We all put a bike next to Able Sisters and I'm obsessed and I love it. But for now, we've finished the build, so it is time to look around what we've done today. And there we have it, we finished today's build and I feel like this area came out so good. I'm so happy with it and I can't wait to bring this onto the beach as well and complete this whole area. Now if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!